What's up, everyone? Long time no see. I got a few packs here. I didn't have a whole bunch of money. I'm not rich, but I had a little bit of money, and I'm on the hunt for a Borrelsword. We're gonna see what we can get. I'm gonna open these up. Hopefully, some people are gonna pop in and say hi. If you're watching this after the fact, because all of my go lives, I make sure they're posted to the channel. So if you're watching this after the fact, here's hoping we get a Borrelsword. It's not going to be in the description. I'm not going to add anything to it. It's just going to remain the hunt for a Borrelsword. So we're going to open up these boxes. I bought them at the local Target. Hopefully we can pull a Borrelsword. I'm really hoping. We're going live in the car. Which, speaking of, on Wednesday we're going to go live as well. So again, if you're watching this after the fact, Wednesday, about noon Eastern time, I'm going to go live again for my drive over to Egypt, where I'm going to be working this week. I'm not telling you where I'm going to be working because I don't need you following me, you crazy people. But we're going to see if we can pull some stuff. I'm also going to try and record a deck profile tonight. I'm going to be using my phone, so it's going to be a little weird, so bear with me. I don't know what deck I'm going to do yet. I'm probably just going to ask the people on the page and the channel, see what they think. I've got a couple of decks. I've been working on a Paleozoic Frog. I've worked on this Chaos Hieractic deck that's really fun, Chaos Dragon Hieratic, which is really cool. We don't know what we're going to get. So, at the 2-minute mark, so in about 10 seconds, I'm going to open the first pack. Let's see what we get. I hope everybody's doing well. Lots of baby appointments, so the baby's doing great, for those of you that care about my personal life. Here we go. First pack. Let's see what we get. Crusadia Draco. Alright, cool. Crusadia stuff. Metaphys Ascension. This card is great. Goki Moonsault. I'm not playing pure Goki, so that's a little weird to me. Yeah, Danger the Jackalope. I am looking for danger stuff, so this was a nice little surprise. Simtablier, Solitary Sword of Poison, Cycle of the World, Goki Tag Partner, and Mythical Institution. Not bad though, Danger Jackalope. Nice pull. Nice pull, lads. So we're going to wait till the 3.5-minute mark, so that way we can sit here and talk. I'm not trying to stretch out the video. I just want to build suspense, guys. I'm building suspense for not only you, but for myself, because I really want a Borrelsword, and I normally have pretty good luck at target. I mean, I do. I have good luck at target. The Metal Foes Electromite that I pulled when that was first coming out, pulled that from a target. I pulled also from a target, I believe, was also my Borrelsword Dragon, and that was awesome. So I have pretty good track record at Target, but I don't typically buy stuff here. But we're going to find out with pack number 2. Oh shit, drop the pack. Not a pack opening channel, guys. I don't do this for a living. Let's see what I pulled. Bam! You can see it. I can't. Crusadia Arborea, Mini Boral Dragon, Restoration Point Guard, Crusadia Magius. I already have one of these, but I know it's important to the Crusadia strategy. White Stingray, Cybernetic Overflow, World Legacy's Mind Meld. I don't even know what that does. It's a crawler card. Cluster Cognistar and Link Devote. Not bad, not bad. Danger Jackalope is still the best card I've pulled. Alright, so now we're going to go for number 2 right away. We're going to go for our third pack right now. We're just going to hit it. Let's hit it. Let's hit it. Ooh, Cosmo Brain. Looked at it by accident first. Dragoonity Legion. Crusadia Arborea. Crusadia Maximus. I think that's important to the Crusadia strategy. I think. Don't quote me on that. The most busted card in the game. Red Coast, another Link Devote, Crusadia Leonis, and then, ooh, a miscut. Hey, I got a miscut. That's nice. Check it. Right, so that's going to be expensive. Cycle of the World miscut. I don't know how much that's going to sell for. I don't know how many of them are miscut, but we're going to go. We're going in deep. Moonsault, Restoration Point, Goki Ring Partner, Ring Trainer, Cupid Volley, Mana Dragon, Zerotron, Performapal Goldfang. I don't know what that is, but I'll look into it later. Attack Partner, another Cycle of the World. This one's not miscut. And then Divine Serpent Gich. You guys tell me that miscut's a big deal. I have no idea. Alright. Borrelsword's either in here or it's a break. Did we bust? I hope we busted. No, I don't. I really want a Borrelsword. Borrelsword, be here. Nope, that's Crusadia Vanguard. That's 0 extra link. Dragoonity Cows. Hip Hop Ocean again. World Legacy's Crown. We busted. We busted. Boral Regenerator, Cyber Dragon Veer, Performapal Lebelman, and World Legacy's Mind Meld. Well, that's a bust. It's too bad. I was really hoping I could pull a Borrelsword with you guys. It's unfortunate, but you know, sometimes you get these happy accidents like the miscut Cycle of the World. That's amazing. I mean, even on the back, it's miscut. Like, look at that. That's craziness. So, here, for those of you that think it's crazy, look at that. Can you tell which one's the Cycle of the World miscut? Actually, I have a Cycle of the World in here that's not miscut. So, check it. Bam. Look at that. That's craziness. I'm going to have to look up how much miscuts get a price increase for. I'm actually kind of curious because I know miscuts are those weird things that happen, but I also know that they're typically more expensive because they're flawed. So, I don't know. But I'm going to throw on some sunglasses. We're going to chat. We're going to have a nice little chat while I drive back over to my Hotel Motel Holiday Inn. It's not a Holiday Inn. I'm just quoting the song. So, I hope everybody's doing well. So here's an update. We'll talk about regionals a little bit here while I'm driving in this town I'm not really 100% familiar with. This will be fun. So if I'm not looking at the camera, that's because I'm actually driving. So check it. With, how do I put this? With regionals, I did not, and this isn't like, I'm not complaining, I'm not trying to be negative, I'm being honest that I feel like I didn't perform well because I didn't get any play test time in because I couldn't. I did not perform well at regionals in Indianapolis. My hunt for getting a top is not over yet. I will make a top event this season, or I'm going to do everything I can to try. This is going to be the first season since I was a kid, and when I started playing this, it wasn't ran the way it is now. It was different. Because it was run by Wizards of the Coast or Upper Deck, not Wizards of the Coast. I'm an idiot. Wizards of the Coast was Magic the Gathering. Played that too, but it was different, and it was just locals that I went to, and I usually could top there because I had a strategy in mind, and I'm very strategic when it comes to that stuff. But with regionals, now the game's different than it was when I was a kid, which is when I had my most competitive success. So I really wanted to get in there, and I really wanted to see if I could make it. Now, my goal is to make a top 32. If I make top 64, you know, I'm not going to be super pissed about that. But if I make top 32, I'm going to be really happy about that. That's the target right now. So if I can make top 32, I'm going to be very, very, very happy. And that's like I said, that's my target. I did not do well. I had 2 wins, 4 losses, 1 draw, and I felt that I was not prepared well enough because I did not get any play test time in. I couldn't. I work for a living. I travel for work, so all of the people that I would typically play test with, you know, they don't travel, and most of them don't have families. I have a family as well, so I'm a little bit more. I'm at the hotel, by the way. It wasn't a long drive. So they have things that they have to do. I know, and I'm not mad. Um, I'm disappointed in myself for not preparing myself well enough. I am taking the time to really learn my deck, to really play it. I've already made changes to it. I After each round, I take notes. I had about 4 pages of notes just to help myself improve. If you're just getting into the competitive scene, and I'm just putting my sunglasses, that's all it is. The first idea I'm going to give you to get successful at this game is take notes. When you lose, be humble about it. I lost. I'm going to be the first person to openly admit that I lost because of my preparation. No, they spent time, the people that I played spent time and energy really trying to win. I didn't have that luxury, not an excuse. It is a reason. I'm not making excuses. I lost. I was outplayed. I wasn't prepared enough. It's on me. The losses are on me 100%. I was not prepared well enough. I did not play test enough. And it's on me. I was outplayed because I didn't prepare myself. I was prepared for the Goki matches. For the most part, I did decent on my Goki. All the times I played Goki, I always went to game 3. Except in one case, and he's a good player. I had 1 loss to Goki, 1 tie to Goki. My 2 wins were against Trickstar and Goki. I did beat a Goki player, and then I tied a Goki player. I played 3 Goki in the event. 1 lost and tied. Played Trickstar, and I beat Trickstar. It was fun. And then the other losses were to what was it? The other losses were to different rogue strategies. So I built my deck specifically to fight the meta, and I played meta 3 times. I played meta 4 times. I won twice, tied once, lost once. That's a pretty good turnout. If it was based on that record alone, 2-1-1, if you were looking at just my meta matchups, that was what I did well against the meta. It was the anti-meta and the non-meta that I struggled with because I wasn't prepared enough for other side options, the rogue strategies. I own that. I didn't prepare for those because I expected to see a lot of Goki. Because for the most part, the main deck of Goki is cheap. You're spending money on your extra deck. But overall, the deck for Goki isn't expensive. So I expected to see a lot of it. Altergeist, not really super expensive. I expected to see a lot of it. I did not. Half my games, I did well against the meta. It was my 3 non-meta matchups that I lost because I wasn't prepared, on me, and I was outplayed, also on me. So if you're trying to improve at this game, for anyone that's trying to join us, we didn't hunt the Borrelsword. We just got a miscut and a danger jackalope. To my point, the first thing you have to do is be humble. You can't go in there and be like, I'm the greatest player ever. If you do that and you lose, it's going to destroy your psyche and you're just going to find excuses. Go in there with the expectation of trying to do well, with the intention of doing well, but don't get pissed off when you lose. You're going to lose. There are better players than you. Especially if it's your first time, you're going to lose. My first regional in years, I got 84th. This time, I did worse. I think just because it drops, I moved up quite a bit. I didn't even look at ranking. If it wasn't top 32, it was a bust to me. So, but I was trying. I did well against the meta. I did not do well against anti-meta. So, rogue strategies is now where I need to address some of my focus. What can I do to stop rogue strategies? Well, what are their weaknesses? Depends on the rogue strategy. Okay? So, what are my side deck options for this strategy? For this strategy, I need to learn other strategies. I know the other meta strategies. I have Goki and Altergeist. I own both those decks. I know how to play them. I know their weak points. I know how to stop them. So, I felt comfortable in those matchups. I did well. I never played Altergeist. Weird. I was not prepared well enough for Paleozoic frogs. I wasn't. Flat out. Wasn't. Um, I should have been. It's just a similar strategy to Altergeist, but it threw me for such a loop, and that friggin' lost wind just it got me. He got me. He beat me. He outplayed me. I will own that. Now I was prepared for the matchup. Sure, he was a better player than me. I can admit to that. The Goki player, if we hadn't gone to time, maybe she could have beat me. She was a very good player. Just made certain mistakes. In game 2. No, game 1. Game 2, she beat me. In game 3, we just hit time. That's all it was. And that's why we had the draw. Like, we had just started game. I had gotten through my turn. She had started her turn. I tried to rush through my turn to get her a turn. It just didn't work. Time just is time. It was a good event. I did learn a lot. I took a lot of notes. After games, I'd write down, how did I lose? What did I lose to? How do I do this? With the game, in game 5, when I played, game 4 or 5, when I played the Paleozoic player, I think, no, that was game 2. I played 2 rogue strategies right out of the gate, and I started 0-2. Like, I started behind the 8 ball. Won game 3 because I got Trickstar, and Trickstar I just outmuscle, and I have the right resources to stop them. Game 4, I moved up. I played the Goki player that I lost to. Game 5, I played the Goki player I beat. Game 6, I played the Goki player I tied. And game 7, I played somebody else. Another rogue strategy. I don't remember. But I wasn't, like I said, I wasn't prepared well enough for them. And that's on me. So, if you're going to an event, and I'm going to make a video about this, if you're going to an event for the first time in a long time, do not go in there with the intention of being a world killer. Don't go in humble, ready to learn, get better, and trying to win. I'm not saying go in there with the intention to lose, but go in there with the understanding that you might. Excuse me. I'm going to probably make a video about how to approach this, but I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully I can get some more content for you guys soon. I am trying. It's trying right now. Some of our guys are back in school, so we'll see what happens. But I'm going to start making videos more frequently by myself if I have to. I have a deck that I'm really looking forward to showing you guys. I learned a lot from that Paleozoic frog player, and I took apart Layer of Frogs. It was fun. It was gimmicky, but overall, it just wasn't consistent enough. This version of Paleozoic Frog I've built is very, very strong. The only thing I'm missing for it are Goes and Match, which is hard to come by, but we'll see what we can do. Still trying to pull Borrelsword, not just to have it. I don't know what I'm going to put it in yet. I'll figure that out later, but I've also got a variant of Fluffles that I really like, and it's really fun. But I'll showcase some of those decks to you guys, hopefully, the next few weeks. But like I said, regionals didn't go my way. That was last week. I didn't do nearly well enough for me to be happy with, but I do want to share my experience with you guys so you guys can learn from my mistakes and take away the lessons that I want you guys to take. The positives. I learned how to better play. I learned how to play around certain things. I learned a lot of rulings that I didn't know before, and now I'm more competent with that. I never got Droll in Reincarnation, not once. They tried to do it about 3 times, but on the first Reincarnation, I ashed it, so they couldn't do it. So they hit it a second time, and after I activated that, after I added Alistair with my Meltdown, so I added Alistair, and then they activated Reincarnation, asked if I had a response, which I did. I didn't. What did I have? I had a Call by the Grave in hand. So he did that, and then he chained Droll, and then I chained Called by the Grave, banishing his Droll. And then I was able to he unbricked my hand. I had a bad hand, and he unbricked me. Game 3, Trickstar, he was trying to run me through resources, and all he did was he unbricked me. I had a bad opening hand, and he reincarnated me twice, and he burned me through 2 bricks into a good usable hand, and I just kind of ran ragged. I ended up OTKing him because he gave me a good hand, and he worked out he worked out his potential advantage by giving me what I needed, which is the risk you take. It just is. But overall, I had a really, really positive experience at this event. Indianapolis Regionals was a good time. I plan on going to another one soon. I want to go to the YCS in Columbus, Ohio, but I'm not going to be able to make that. I am going to try to make a couple other regionals this season, so hopefully I'll see you guys there, and I look forward to it. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon, okay? Bye.